So I was on this Allflightmods website this morning, and I was just looking through the mods, right? And I was looking for libraries for the longest time, but I figured it would be on the community Microsoft store on the actual game itself. But then I started looking for other websites that have mods, and Allflightmods is one of those websites that I found. And it's amazing. Like, I scrolled through all 144 pages of mods. It's amazing how many mods people have made this quickly into the game's life cycle. And this one mod really stood out to me. This Boeing 797 blended wing body concept. This thing looks amazing, guys. Look at this thing. Like, it just looks incredible. I've never seen an aircraft like this. Obviously, it's hypothetical. If we read the description, this plane concept originally debuted in a 2003 issue of Popular Science magazine and was designed to carry 1,000 passengers using a unique flying wing style body that would have far more economic flight cruise properties than the jet planes we're all familiar with today. A few years later, in 2006, it made its way around the internet as an email hoax claiming to be the Boeing 797. So obviously, it's a concept just as the name of it suggests, but it just looks so cool, and I'm so excited to fly this thing. I just had to make a video about it. As a model from Flight Simulator 2004, converted to Flight Simulator 2020 legacy format, it has no functional displays, buttons, or gauges in the cockpit, and the engine looks static and may have no engine sound. However, the engine works as intended. This is common for converted planes. Just make sure to use flaps 15 and pull the stick gently at 158 knots to take off. Hold the brake button on ground as it rolls quite easily, even with idle thrust. Okay, and it sends the installation path here. So I went ahead and downloaded it. I'm going to show you guys, and installed it, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do in order to install it. So here, just in this PC, I know it's on my C drive, so I'm going to click on my C drive, and literally all I type in is community folder, okay? That's all you need to do. You just search for your community folder, and then it should search for a little bit and then find your community folder that all of your mods are stored in. I have a ton of different libraries. Like I said, I have the library mega pack that's been added to the game, but if you guys want to add any other mods other than that, this is the folder you need to add it in. But I highly recommend you guys check out this website, Allflightmods, because it has got some incredible mods on here for just 1 month in the game. Like, this is just a port from another game. As you can see on the left, it's got categories. There's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, Microsoft Flight Simulator X, Microsoft Flight Simulator, all the way down to Flight Simulator 98, and it also has other flight simulators that I've personally never played. I've never played X-Plane, never played Combat Flight Simulator. This is actually the first flight simulator I'm ever playing, which is why I'm getting excited about this stuff. Okay, so see, it's found this community folder. It's in the local packages Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this is the package. Since I installed it, I bought it straight from the Microsoft store, so it installed in this community package right here. One of these, okay, see BWB797, and I don't know what this one is, but I went ahead and copied and pasted. When you go to the download file, you unzip the RAR, and you copy and paste it into this community folder. And you should be good, right? If you boot up the game now, let's boot up the game. I'm already in it. Okay, so now we're on the aircraft selection screen, and what we're going to do is we're going to scroll over until we find the Boeing 797, and here it is right here. I'm going to click on that and go to libraries. Okay, so they have 3 different libraries for this. I'm just going to go with the normal one. And let's go ahead and boot it up. Let's do, I guess, LAX, departure, and just like somewhere nearby, just some airport nearby, right? We're not actually going to land there. Okay, now we just loaded into the game. We are LAX at night. You know what? I don't want it at night because I want to see. Oh. Come on. What's going on here? Ah, my game just crashed. Okay, so loading in that plane into LAX the first time actually just made my game crash. So we're gonna try this again. This is the outer view. So it's nighttime right now. I'm gonna go ahead and change the settings to daytime. Let's do, yeah, that's cool. It's a nice little sunrise effect there. Okay, so we're in our 797 concept. Yeah, this is rolling just like he said it would. Pretty insane. Let's go ahead and give it some throttle, right? I think that's working. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Alright, yeah, let's give it throttle. Let's give it flaps. Let's keep it on the runway. Alright, so we are accelerating 140 knots. We need a minimum speed of 158 knots for takeoff. We are running out of runway very quickly. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to just tilt the nose up a little bit. Come on. There we go. Alright, and we're off. Oh, that's too steep. So I'm really bad at flying. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say there. Yeah, I'm just bad. I'm really bad at I'm still learning. I'm like watching tons of tutorials and oh, look at that view. That is beautiful. This game just blows me away every time I play it. I swear. I just can't get over how good it looks. Okay, so now that we're airborne, let's see if we can get a little nicer nicer graphics. It's usually the big airports that make me lag really bad. Let's see if we can get some good frames. 33 frames, 38, 41. All right, so we're stable over 30, so that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and turn around. I'm not even gonna bother with ATC just because we're not gonna go far. Okay, so let's just see Los Angeles City and the sunrise in this bad boy. Boeing 797 blended wing concept. Wow, this thing is just amazing. Never seen an aircraft like it. I know the military has some pretty crazy planes. But yeah, nothing like this I've ever seen. So I've been watching a lot of videos on optimizing settings for this game. I know this game's definitely a PC killer. Like when I bought this PC, I expected to max out pretty much everything, at least on 1080p. But even this game, I cannot get ultra everything on 1080p and maintain 30 frames. It just isn't gonna happen. Yes, I copy, bro. Yes, I copy. Wow, you just can't beat that, right? It's just beautiful. So I'm just gonna do a quick go around here and try to land this thing. Like I said, I'm terrible at this game, and I'm terrible at landing. So it's gonna be really interesting. Let's see what's going on around the city. Wow, this is just beautiful right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a go around and just yeah, let's forget it. I'm having too many frame drops. I'm gonna have to drop it down. Alright. Yeah, with this game you just can't push it too much because you will lose frames like crazy. Alright, that's fine. 46 frames, whatever. We'll take it. Okay, I don't even know if honestly I'm gonna line up with the runway. I'm climbing right now. I don't want to be climbing. We're gonna just go ahead and roll with that. I also don't have a what are those, whatchamacallums, the flight sticks, the control sticks. I don't even know what they're called. I'm just kind of using my keyboard and just freeballing it. So this is gonna be a really intense landing. Like I'm not even properly lined up with the runway right now. I want to start descend. So let's go ahead and see if we can reduce our thrust. I think I'm coming in way too steep right now. But it's okay, we'll make it, boys. And I'm coming in too hot too. Come on, give it a little turn, no. We're just gonna put it down anywhere, just anywhere. Nose up. Oh no, we're back up, and we're back up. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Abort landing. Okay. So I guess let's throw this thing in autopilot if it'll work. Nope, it's not gonna work. Oh, come on. Oh wow, we're on the ground. We're on the ground. There we go. We are skidding into some cars. The parking lot is now wrecked. Okay, so we stopped on the highway. This is good. This is good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're on the ground. And let's go ahead and stop it on this runway for some sexy B-roll. Okay, so it turns out that this mod can be really glitchy at times. I just reloaded the game twice, and both times it had problems getting me into the cockpit, like the perspective buttons weren't working, and I couldn't get enough thrust to actually take off, which is kind of annoying because this game takes a long time to load, but it's a free add-on, so I'm not complaining, obviously, but yeah, we're going to see if this time we can get off the ground, at least, hopefully. So I'm going to throw it in here. I'm going to add some thrust, see if we can get enough knots. Last time I kept maxing out at about 90 knots. I couldn't get enough speed to get airborne for some reason. And it kind of sucks that there's no power indicator. I'm assuming that I'm at max throttle right now, and I'm barely getting 60 knots. Like, this is pretty weird. And I'm going to restart it, and hopefully this time it takes. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this one more time. Third time is the charm, right? Third time I'm trying to reload this aircraft, and hopefully we can achieve takeoff speed. I'm just going to give it a second to render in, and oh, it's already rolling. Okay. So, let's get this perspective. Oh, maybe if we're in the cockpit it'll accelerate better. But no, that shouldn't have anything to do with it, because last time we rode the get up. This is actually not looking very promising. Well, I guess that's the video. If you guys have similar problems with this aircraft, let me know in the comments section. Let me know how it works out for you. Obviously, it's a free DLC, so you can't expect too much out of it, but it's kind of a bummer that it's so inconsistent. And you guys saw the first time I tried to take off with it, it was just fine, but I even restarted the game. Like, that should have done it. I don't know what else to try. Alright, well, I'm so sorry, guys. I tried to make a decent video out of this, but this is just not working right now. So, I hope you've enjoyed what footage I could get out of this thing. I'll try it again later and see if I can get it to fly, but right now I just can't, so I'm giving up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Go check out this mod on allflightmods.com. It's a really cool mod, and there's a ton of other mods on there if you guys want to try it. Thank you so much for watching this. Please hit the like and subscribe if you enjoy this content and want to see more of my videos. If you don't, then obviously don't do those things, and I'll see you in the next video.